So we got word on the street. Hey,
Hi.
where were you yesterday?
Oh, wow. I think yesterday was mine and Nora's, but I'm here.
I'm so glad you are here.
I'm so happy to
when
be
you're
here. Happy word on the street.
Happy word on the street.
I'm on Orange Street, and I ran into this gentleman who was on a run. His name's Aldo. And do you want to see what's the word on the street?
I mean, it's just a really lovely morning to just go outside, work out. Eastern Park is really, really nice today.
Wait, let's walk over here to the cars. Oh, so you work out every morning?
Yeah.
Nice. And so what time do you get up to do that?
Depends on the day. Usually try to get up around 6. Today I was up late.
Oh, what time did you get up to?
7:30.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, I usually try to go in before the sun comes out. I'm not a big fan of the sun, but today's really nice. The breeze is nice. It's not high temperature. Just enjoying it for the summer when it's really, really hot.
Yeah. So word on the street is that you get up in the mornings, enjoy your run, all that. So how long have you been doing that?
Probably since high school.
Since high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just my morning routine to just get a jump start of the day.
Yeah.
Have energy for the rest of the day.
And so you said that you are a grad student, right? In your 4th year.
Right.
So you'll graduate next year. And we were talking about the Yale graduations on Monday.
Right.
But what did you think when you saw all the graduates?
It's really nice. Just seeing all the people with the gowns, friends, and some of the undergrads I've mentored throughout my years at Yale. I just feel really proud of them. They're just pursuing the dreams and that they achieved their goal of graduating.
So did you go to Yale too before grad school?
No.
Oh, okay, where did you go?
I went to the University of Puerto Rico.
University of Puerto Rico. So that's where you're originally from?
From Mexico, actually.
You're from Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you've been all over.
All over the place.
Pretty well traveled.
Yeah.
How long have you been in New Haven?
It's going to be my 5th year.
5th year.
Yeah.
Do you like it here?
I like it. It's a really nice town. Lots of food options. Like I said, I like Eastern Park to just run in the morning.
Yeah. So, like, I'm curious, since you've traveled, lived in a lot of different places, do you think New Haven is somewhere that you can see yourself staying long term, or do you think once you graduate, are you planning on moving?
I've not thought about it. If I had the option of staying, I would probably consider it. I just fell in love with the town. It's really small, cozy. You know, if you want to have a car, you can get away. But if you don't have a car, you can also just get by.
Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Okay. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like if I wanted to go downtown, I could just walk.
Yeah.
It's not like I necessarily need a car to move around. So it's really nice. In cities, you definitely need a car.
Okay. And so where did you say you usually run around?
All the way to East Rock and back.
Okay. And what part do you live in New Haven? Near East Rock?
No, downtown.
Downtown? Like around here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's not that far, but...
No, it's a good 5-mile route.
Ask him what's it like to live downtown.
I can tell you're athletic. Like, that's not a lot for you is what I meant to say. Me on the hand, I'm walking.
What's it like to live downtown? Because you live right there in this new building.
No, I live around, but it's definitely changed over the years. It's definitely a little bit more movement, I would say, during the weekdays, and especially on Saturdays when the bar's open. But that's a nice place to be around.
Yeah, well, that's why I was curious, like, which part downtown. So, like, near the street, okay. So, and then what are you going to school for? Again, biochemistry, you said?
Biophysics.
Biophysics? So what do you want to do?
I'm looking to just biotech companies. I would like to still do some research when I graduate.
Okay. But, like, do you have, like, a dream job in mind?
Not really. I wanted to be a professor, but going through the years, there's a lot of things that I just didn't appreciate in the system, so I'm just looking for other options right now.
Okay, so you're not, like, entirely sure, but
No.
you have a few things in mind.
Yeah.
And then back to Bab's question, so you live about the bar sometimes. You go out a lot?
No, I'm not much of going out. I'd just rather stay home and hang out with some friends.
Me too.
Yeah.
What do you like to do though, besides like running? Do you have any other hobbies?
I like video games. I like playing the guitar. I love puzzles. Once giving me a headache, I decided to buy a 3,000-piece puzzle
Oh, really?
for the pandemic. We're in lockdown, but I never finished it, and now it's just sitting in my living room.
Where do you get yours from? Because I have a friend who does that too. Do you like buy them off a website or
really whatever I can find around and different brand stores?
Okay, nice. And so then how long have you been playing guitar?
I would say 5 years on and off.
5 years?
Yeah.
So overall, you're enjoying your time here.
Yeah.
Do you have any like complaints about the city or anything that you like compared to what you've seen in other places?
I mean, there's issues everywhere you go, as long as know where to be and just be cautious. You should be all right. But I don't think there's any specific trouble with New Haven that I would say I've not seen in other cities I've lived in.
And I know like you're a grad student, you're almost done. I mean, but with everything going on, I have to ask, since you're a student, I mean, with all the shootings,
right.
the shooting types, I mean, how does that make you feel as a student?
I mean, it's definitely concerning that most of the news I've heard in the past years I've lived here have been associated with gun violence. So that's definitely something that we should get the conversation going of where does the line is drawn between my rights to own a gun and people's safety. But I think that's just a conversation that has to be had at some point, and just not keep tossing it aside and then just repeating the cycle of, oh, let's have a conversation. Then it just quiets down a little bit and then we have another incident. And
does it make you nervous at all? I mean, you're like, I know you're so close to being finished, but seeing it, how much it's uptaking now, does that make you nervous?
It's definitely gives you some feelings about it, but I don't know if I would feel the same if I had, kids going to school. I think I would be more worried about that than my own safety at this point.
Yeah.
I feel it's more like, I feel like they're defenseless, and it's those cases at least.
Do you feel safe going to school here?
I would say so, but you could always have an incident at any time. You don't know when any person's going to snap. You don't really know when anyone's going to feel that time. So we're all exposed at any time. So it's just a matter of being cautious and trying to be safe as much as you can.
Yeah. And
tell me about your Courtney. I want to know about you're from Mexico,
right?
Is your family still in Mexico?
Most of my family is. I just have my dad and my mom in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So which part of your family? Like, do you have brothers and sisters?
I have a sister that she's in Iowa right now studying.
Okay.
And yeah, just my mom and my dad back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how often do you go back?
Once a year.
Okay.
Like during the holidays.
Who will you visit? Like grandma?
Depends where my mom and my dad are. So if they decide to travel to Mexico, by to Mexico, they're gonna stay around in Puerto Rico. Slide back there.
All right. Okay, Babs, do you want to add anything else?
No, I just I'm glad that he's enjoying the city, and I'm glad he feels safe in the city. That's good.
Yeah. So would you say, to wrap up, like your overall favorite part of the city?
I would say the restaurants downtown.
What's your favorite restaurant? And then you got to answer the pizza war question.
Yeah.
Probably Taste of China.
Taste of China?
Oh, yeah, okay. I like it there. What's your favorite pizza?
Favorite pizza from New Haven?
Yeah.
Yes. You know there's pizza wars here.
Yeah. Delania, probably.
Delania?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Me too.
What is the rest of your plans for the day?
Probably just go to work.
Oh, where do you work?
Yale.
Oh, you work in Yale?
Yeah. Well, Brett's that I know.
Oh, do you work in the lab?
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you have to do that?
Every day, basically.
Every day. What's your hours?
Depends on what I have to do.
Okay.
But usually 6 to 8, 10 hours.
6 to 8. Okay. What do you 6 in the morning?
Oh no, just mean 6 hours.
Oh, 6 hours. Is
Right.
it like so? It's not a set schedule.
No, I don't have a set schedule. It depends on what I
You're
have to do for
okay.
the day or what I have planned.
What are you guys studying in the lab?
We study this bacteria called Geobacter, and what's interesting about this bacteria is that it produces this appendages of filaments outside, and it allows them to transfer electrons when it's breeding. So it's really interesting because that actually generates electricity. So we're trying to figure out how we can enhance those properties to make, for instance, fuel cells, or try to use those nanowires, which is what we call them, or appendages, to replace them in circuits or stuff like that, so they're conductive.
When did you I'm just curious, so when I go to write this, when did you know you wanted to get into this?
Into science?
Yeah.
I would say around high school, biology was just one of my favorite subjects. And I think I'm decently good at it. So I then just applied to college. At that time, I wanted to be a physician. But then I joined the research lab, and I just loved the research aspect of science. So I just stayed on that path.
All right. Well, good luck, and congratulations on graduating next year. Babs, any last questions?
No, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your walk through the city.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you, Babs.
Thank you, Courtney. Oh, that was cute. I tell you, I must say, they have a magnet for the cute guys. I will say that. They know how to find the cutest of the cutest guys. He's a cutie. Not trying to objectify, but he was striking. So it's a nice day to be out. Nice day. So thank you, Courtney, for that.